Okay, this will be my final word on Charlie Kirk, at least for a while. Let's all agree on one thing. Charlie Kirk was engaging in politics the way it should be practiced. He was out among young people, taking their questions, debating them, while seeking and succeeding in a very big way in creating a base of people who shared his worldview. I think his future in right-wing Republican politics was unlimited. It was tragic that his life was taken so prematurely, like so many others in our American experience, starting with Abraham Lincoln, also Martin Luther King, John and Bobby Kennedy. Imagine how their lives and our futures could have been if they'd not left us so prematurely by an assassin's bullet. And for those of us who have suffered the loss of a loved one before their time, we have great empathy for how Kirk's family is feeling right now. I've been thinking about that word, empathy, and Kirk's take on it. I've been thinking a lot about that lately, and I think that he was onto something. He said, I can't stand the word empathy. I think empathy is a made-up New Age term that does a lot of damage. He also said toxic empathy is something that could destabilize the church. Well, for some reason, out of all of Kirk's controversial or outrageous quotes, this one stayed with me, and I think in a larger sense it is probably what separates the Democrats from the Republicans, the left and the right. That's precisely our divide. I think Kirk was right. Those of us who are, let's call us the woke left, are definitely the party of empathy. I think if anyone in the future asks me to describe the difference between Democrats and Republicans, I'm going to say one is the party of empathy and the other the party that has none. Charlie Kirk was a hero to the right, and I think he was 2 elections away from being the Republican candidate for President of the United States. I say 2 elections because he would have still been too young for 2028. He represented the new Republican Party that has as its core belief that empathy is for sissies. That's what the anti-woke movement is all about. Woke people have empathy, and that's no way to run a country, in their view. The Charlie Kirk tragedy should be a wake-up call for our side. We shouldn't run away from it. We should wear the woke label proudly. You see? I'm doing it. We do have empathy for others. Proud of it. We can understand that poverty breeds crime, that just because people who don't look like us want to be a part of the American dream, we shouldn't put them in a box and call them the Great Replacement Theory. And just because we need to control our borders, that doesn't mean we have to hate those people who want to get in and make up lies about them eating cats. That is the battle we're engaged in. Right now, other countries who are allies, or used to be our allies, are seeing us in a whole new light. The MAGA right would have you believe that this is a new image of America as a no-nonsense, take-no-prisoners country that you just don't want to mess with. I've always seen America as a country that revered the words on our Statue of Liberty, bring us your tired, your poor, a country who embraced that freedom and liberty is for everybody. You might even call it empathy. Finally, let me remind you that for just 99 cents a month, you can join others to promote democracy and oppose fascism. Every cent I collect from the 99 Cent Project goes to causes that support those goals. So join us today. This is our way of fighting back, and everyone can participate. Thanks.